And our next theme is working with internal documents. We know that the system keeps three document types: internal, incoming, and outgoing documents. And the biggest part of documents is internal. Moreover, some companies have a lot of internal document types, and for these companies and for other, we can create a group of internal and outgoing and incoming documents for comfortable using of system. So, and we know that system keeps internal documents in the folders like files, and the permissions we can set for the file folder. And now we have one problem. What is the correct way of keeping internal documents in the folders? Of course, our system is not empty now, but it has very little amount of documents, and let's imagine that we have a big company with a big amount of internal documents, and do we have some ways for filling the names of the folders? The first way is name the folder like department. The second is name like document type. Also, we have a mixed way of naming the folders, but the simplest and the most correct, the right way of keeping the internal document in the folders is mixed way of naming the folders. For example, now we have two folders, clients orders and orders, and we can two folder in one, for example orders, or we can create a big folder administrative documents and add the subfolder orders, decrees and others administrative documents. Let's do this. Create a folder, description administrative documents, administrative documents, we need to move it in a root, save and close. And can we drag and drop the orders into administrative documents? No, we can't do it. We need to open the form of these folders and choose in the folder administrative documents. And clients order we need to move into orders. I don't recommend you, and creators of 1C document don't recommend you to create more than 3 hierarchical subfolders. Open the form of client's order, choose administrative documents, save and close. And the main reason why we don't need to name the folders like preview document type, like company name, counterparty or project, because we have filters of the search the documents by document type, company, counterparty and projects. And more reasonable name the folder with a simple name, because all employees must understand what documents this folder contains. Let's delete the client's order, but we need to move the client's order 1 and 2 into the orders. Open the document form, attributes, folder, choose client's order into orders, select, save and close, and client's order 2, edit, attributes, client's orders, save and close. Let's delete client's order, mark for deletion. Yes, and now if we want to see only client's order, we can select a document type client's order, or we can choose a payment request, order main activity of the order 1, or we have one more document type, business memo. And let's set the permissions. For example, we need to set the permissions for administrative documents, permission settings, add the permissions. For example, all users can read this, save and close, and oh no, and accounting, department accounting can create, change and delete these files and documents into this folder. Save and close. The manager of the department accounting is Peter Smith, and let's create a new folder, the background documents, create folder in the root, background documents, background documents, save and close. Set the permissions for all users can edit, all users can create and change the documents, and deletion. Save and close, and let's create a new business memo by Peter Smith. I didn't close the Peter Smith. We need to close and go into the system again. Once enterprise, Peter Smith, OK. Document files and documents internal. We see that the Peter Smith can see the administrative documents and can create and edit the orders list by folders. Let's go back to the administrator and open the document types and create a new group. For example, write the background documents, and add the business memo inside, and create a new group, administrative documents, administrative documents, save and close, and add the client's order on main activity, and payment request in date.